everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Azzy, or Lucia Dragoncastle, and today I'm going to be training while I talk about your guys' experiences and my experiences in clubs and why I think clubs and teams are so important to this community. I'm going to be training Love Letter today. I've been wanting to get into realistic roleplay. I'm in a realistic roleplay team, and I've been trying to be more active in there, and so yeah, I want to get this horse trained so that I can use it for that. But yeah, so we're gonna start as Steve's. Hopefully it's not too laggy here. I'm on 9 stars, so there might be a lot going on, but that is a-okay. Alright, so first I just want to start with my personal experiences in clubs and teams, or actually, no, I want to start with why I'm making this video. So recently I've seen a lot of people on this game who, this sounds really loud. Recently I've seen a lot of people on this game who, or on YouTube, specifically creators, I'm not going to name names because, yeah, but recently I've seen a lot of creators posting videos like your worst club experiences or your club drama, or even if it is just like a your club experiences video, a lot of the submissions or things that they talk about end up being negative. And I think that clubs and teams are a really important part of this community, and I think that while yes, there are going to be some negative experiences, I do think that the positive experiences outweigh the negative experiences, and I want to bring a little bit of positivity to this part of the game and just show that clubs and teams are really great, and it doesn't have to be a scary experiences. It doesn't have to be a scary or bad experiences. Oh my god, I keep trying to make that plural. It doesn't have to be a scary or bad experience if you know what to look for and you know what you want and all of that kind of stuff. So we're going to talk about that today. Okay, I did end up turning the game sounds down a little bit just because I don't want it to be insanely overpowering. But yeah, so now I can't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, I told you why I'm making this video. Okay, so first I want to start off with some of my experiences. So I've been playing Star Stable since I think 2019 or 2020, to be honest with you. I really don't know. And I think every time I say it, it changes, but that's okay. Lucia has always been my account, or my main account, but I've always owned a club or a team. I took a break from Star Stable last year for about, I came back this summer and hadn't played in over a year, almost 2 years. But aside from that, most of the time I was owning clubs, and I've been in clubs, I've been in teams, so it's not that's the only experience that I have. I have experiences being in clubs and teams, but for the most part I was owning clubs and teams, and I love it. I really do think that I am I mean, I don't want to say I'm meant to be a club owner. I don't want to sound weird, but oh, she's still going. Oh. I really do think that I just always want to be a club owner. I get bored not having responsibilities in clubs and teams, and if I have something, if I own my own club and I'm in something else, that's fine, but yeah, I get bored not having responsibilities on this game, and that's just, I don't know who I am. But currently I own a club called Light Protectors, and I also own a team called Dear Diary. Light Protectors is a how to train your dragon themed hangout club. You should go check us out. Dear Diary is a love letter and diary themed hangout team. So yeah, go check those out if you're interested. Plug, but it's okay. But yeah, and I love both of these groups of people so much. like, they're literally my best friends, okay? Like, they're literally my best friends. But yeah, so I love owning, and I love, like, meeting new people. I love being friends with these people. I love giving people a... Oh, and I should say this, I own light protectors with one of my greatest friends ever. Her name is Flurry, or Adelaide Emerald, and you should go check out her YouTube channel. But yeah, I have the best time ever making, like, I don't know, this is like hard to word, like, I have the best time ever making everyone feel welcome and like creating a space where people can be themselves and where they can talk about anything that they want and like just like have so much fun. And yeah, I really like that, and I think that that's why Star Stable created clubs and teams, is so that people can make friends and like have their little space where they can like talk to each other on this game. And to be honest with you, if there weren't clubs and teams on this game, like, I would not be playing it right now. I would have quit like so long ago. I probably would have played for like a year and then I would have never logged back onto this game, but because I had a club and because like all of that, I'm still playing. Yeah. I love it. I love being in clubs and teams. But yeah, I love, like, I don't know, I just love talking to them and having friends and playing this game with other people. Like, I get so bored playing this game by myself, and most of the time, like, when I'm online, I am, like, either with people or, like, if, like, I'm online and I'm just sitting at Steve's, and usually I'll be, like, doing other stuff, like homework or something like that. But yeah. Yeah. I love owning, and I love being in clubs and teams, and I think it's a really important part of this community. And yeah. So, next, so I put up a question box on my Instagram page. You should go check that out and follow if you want to submit something if I put up more question boxes. But yeah, so I put up a question box and I got a few responses from people about their clubs and teams and their positive experiences. So this first one starts out negative, but it does end up being positive later. I'm not going to say anybody's names or any of the club's names or anything like that, but yeah, they know who they are, so yeah. But yeah, so someone in my previous club decided to make an @everyone message telling my club members that I was a horrible person and was twisting the story and adding stuff into it that had nothing to do with it to keep their claims, and my entire club... Oh shoot, I can't do this and read at the same time. Okay. Adding stuff into it that had nothing to do with it to keep their claims, and my entire club, who knew the truth from witnessing many of these situations that happened, immediately defended me and were calling and texting me to ask if I was okay. I hadn't seen the message at all yet, and the fact that they all jumped to defend me, oh my gosh, to my defense when I wasn't there to defend myself, proved to me there are good people in this community and I found my people. It made me feel so seen and heard, and despite the awful thing that had just been said about me, So that is one great thing about this club, or about clubs and teams in this game. When you find your people, like, really, like, I have made friends for life on this game, no joke. Like, and people always say, like, oh, like, no, like, they're just online friends, like, you don't really know them. Like, no, like, I have, like, genuinely, like, I really do, like, know these people, and they are really my friends. But, like, when you find your people, like, that is the best feeling ever. And, like, you know what, maybe for you it really is just an online game, and you really do just play this game like for fun, and like it's fun to like play with other people, and that's like as far as it goes. But like for a lot of people, like clubs and teams are like why they play this game, and it's really awesome when you find your people and when you find what you're like, what you want and what you're looking for. It's really awesome. Okay, I'm gonna try really hard to read the next submission while I'm in this race, and it's going to suck, but we're gonna try, okay? Just, oh my god, see, stay with me now. Okay. Okay. Okay, where are we going? Okay, we're gonna go all the way down this way. Oh my god, I'm gonna forget one. Okay, this one says, I'd love to say I'm in 2 amazing clubs and a team for over a year now, and they bring nothing but happiness to me. All of them are there for you. Oh, shoot. Okay. All of them are there for you, no matter what, with any advice needed, virtual hugs, and anything. You are truly allowed to be yourself. I lost it. You're truly allowed to be yourself within these clubs and teams, and no one judges. The late night calls and laughs are always the best, and I truly feel at home with the different people who are all a part of the clubs and teams. Each club and team has also brought me some of my closest friends and people that I care deeply for, and I wouldn't trade that experience with anything. That's so awesome. See, like what I was saying before, when you find your people, it's the best feeling in the world. And like, again, like this person said, late night calls, yaps about literally anything, help when you need help, or even just like supporters, like is so great. And like, yeah, it's just the best feeling ever, and I love it so much. And I'm really happy for these people that they found their people and are able to do that. And I also will say, like, I've spent hours upon hours upon hours in calls with all of my friends, and it's just the best time ever. Like, we will go to the grocery store together, or like drive around and just like, we call it road trips, and like all that kind of stuff. Like, it's just so fun, and I'm always laughing, I'm always having the time of my life, and I'm really glad. Like, once you find your people, it's not even really about playing Star Stable anymore. Like, obviously you guys met because you like to play Star Stable, but like, you don't have to just play Star Stable together. Like, we just kind of do whatever, and like, that's one of the best parts, is that I feel like I always have company whenever I want. Okay, so the last submission that I'm going to be reading today says, during this past Halloween, my club hosted an event about hunting monsters all around Jorvik. Oh, press the yes, okay. It took so much time and effort to plan, and it totally paid off. There were around 90 attendees, including 7 different clubs and their members. I especially loved how inclusive and interactive it was. Our members had scripts that they acted out, some as monsters and some as other characters, and we also gave each club an option to create their own stories. Oh my god. Come on. To create their own stories that they shared with the group to make it more special. Overall, it was such a fun experience, and it made me very hopeful for the SSO community because we received so many positive messages afterwards, and a few of the clubs even said that they were inspired from it as well. This is so awesome. I love it, and this is not me saying that it's okay to copy people, okay? It's not okay to copy people, but I love it when clubs are like inspired by other clubs and like look up to other clubs. I think that that's really awesome, and like, you should have like people that you look up to and you're like, oh, like, that's really awesome. Like, I want to, I don't know, like, I want to be able to have really cool events like that, like these people did. I think that that's really cool and really fun, and like, it's really good to be inspired and to have like ideas of what you want to do if you are a club owner. Like, it's good to have ideas of what you want to do and what you want your club to look like. So this is really awesome, and I love that they brought the community together and had such a fun time with all of these different people, and that's so fun. I think it's really important that club owners and clubs all together support each other, because club owning is really hard. Like, someone tells you that it's easy, like, they're wrong. They're wrong. And, like, it should be fun. Obviously, it should be fun. This is a pony game. Like, you should be having fun while you do this. Like, yes. But, I kind of want to call for pickup and trailer to more life. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. But it still should be fun. It's a pony game, but it is a lot of work. It really is a lot of work. So if you're thinking about being a club owner, keep that in mind. It is a lot of work. Someday I'll make a video and have enough ideas to make a video about how to start a club and all that kind of stuff. Someday I will. But yeah, I think that that's really awesome that they did that. So now I want to talk about if you're looking for a club and you want to find your people, what, like, I think, this is my opinion, you don't have to agree with me, you don't have to listen to anything that I say, but what I think you should keep an eye out for. So, obviously, you want to, if you want a, okay, if I can spit it out. Obviously, you want to pick a discipline of, like, what interests you. So there's a million different types of clubs out there. There's hangout clubs, dressage clubs, show jumping clubs, realistic roleplay clubs, like, trying to think what else. There's, like, mixtures, there's racing clubs, all kinds of different clubs. Like, you just have to figure out which one you're interested in and which one you would enjoy doing all of the time. So yeah, after you've done that, you obviously are going to look for clubs in that discipline. So say I'm looking for a hangout club. I'm looking for hangout clubs, and now I think that I want, like, a light theme. I don't want to wear all black. I want, like, a light theme. I want it to be cutesy and, like, again, light, for lack of a better word. So I'll be looking for light themed clubs. I don't want to do this, okay? Thank you, though. Thank you. Okay. But yeah. And then you also want to find your people. So I think a lot of times people will, like, look at a club and they'll apply right away, and that might work out for some people, but, like, you want to, like, you don't have to do any of this, okay? This is my opinion, this is what I think is important. You don't have to do any of it, but I think that, like, talking to the people in the club is really important, seeing, like, if you're gonna get along with them. Like, if you hate talking to these people and you don't want to talk to them, then that's, like, you don't want to join that club. And obviously there will be other people that enjoy talking to them. You just have to find your people, and you'll find people that you enjoy talking to and all of that. I think that that's really important. And another thing that I think is really important is looking at, like, age requirements and stuff like that. You wanna be friends with people who you have things in common with. And, like, for example, a 15-year-old and a 35-year-old aren't gonna have very many things in common, other than, like, obviously playing Star Stable and maybe a couple other things. But they're at different points in their life, so they probably wouldn't get along as well as, like, a 15-year-old and a 16-year-old. You just want to find, like, people who you have things in common with and who are, like, I mean, I guess at similar points in life, or, like, close to your age. I think that that's really important. But yeah. So yeah, talk to the people, find people that you enjoy hanging out with. That's the biggest thing. If you don't enjoy being there, then you shouldn't be there, okay? Because this is a pony game. It's about having fun. You're supposed to have fun. You're supposed to enjoy being with these people. Why would you want to be a part of something that you don't enjoy being a part of? That's just not fun. And it really is unfair to the club owners if they can tell that you don't want to be there. That's not fair, and they can tell. I promise you, they can tell. So yeah, it's not fair to them. They've put a lot of effort into the club, and it's just kind of disheartening for club owners to see that people who are in their club don't want to be there. But Yeah, after you found a club that you enjoy, obviously you want to apply. And as a club owner, I can tell you that we want to see more effort than one sentence. Especially in like about me sections and stuff like that. A lot of clubs will have like minimum requirements. But yeah, if we want to see effort, we want to see the kind of effort that you're going to be putting into our club. We want to see how active you'll be. We want to see how you're going to interact with our other members. We want to see how you're going to get along with our members. That's a really big thing in my clubs. Like, if we can tell that you're not going to get along with people, then we probably won't accept you. And that's not because we don't like you. That's not because we don't think that you're like a good person or whatever. But we don't want you to be unhappy, and we don't want the people who are already in our club to be happy. That goes back to what I was saying earlier. If you don't enjoy it, like that's not fun. But yeah, so we want everyone to enjoy it. We want to make sure that you're getting along with people inside of our club, and we want to be able to tell by the end of your application how you're interacting with people. But yeah, so that's one thing to keep in mind when you're applying to clubs, and maybe some clubs will say different, but I think that's, oh my goodness. Wow. This game is so glitched. Ever since the new update came out, it's been, like, crazy. It's not okay. But yeah, so that's really important. And yeah, I hope that you all are able to find your people, and if you don't want to be in a club. Some people don't like being in clubs and teams, and maybe you just want to play this game by yourself, and that's okay. But if you are looking for a club and team, I hope that you find your people, and I hope that you have great experiences, and some experiences might be bad, but then you just get out of there and find someone better. And yeah, definitely stay safe on this game. I'm not a professional on that, so look it up. If you are wondering how to stay safe, look it up, use Google, it's there to help you. My horse is nodding, is agreeing with me, but yeah. I hope that you find your people, and I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!